Okay, here we are back in Sentinels, the Multiverse. And if we're here, you can probably imagine what's going on. And if you can't, boom. So you're gonna need Writhe, and then you need cards to our heroes with effects, I should say, that will help him get cards into his hand. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to go up against Spite, because that way I don't have to worry about my stuff getting destroyed. Thing is, you just need to make sure that you consistently have more equipment than ongoings on the field. So we're going to have Stuntman there because he can bypass Spite's damage reduction. We need Chrono for his damage reduction that he inflicts with the Dart Thrower. Then I can bring Wraith because she can give card draws with her Freedom 5 variant. Plus, there's the whole, you know, Dart. Actually, we want him in this order. You can use the Stun Dart to further reduce his damage. Now, keep in mind with Writhe on the field, you do have the option of trying to kill Spite on his first form. Sad part is the damage, or the deck manipulation you get out of Parse will not actually be enough. So I'm trying to think of who do I want to bring as a healer, just to make sure that everyone doesn't die. I'm leaning towards Tempest, because I can use the Otherworldly Resilience with the Neurowave Subducer to make it so that he can block quite a bit of Spite's damage. Because when he flips, he goes for the guys with the lowest hit points instead. Then it's on his main that he does the nuke. Gain for 4 damage, approximately. Environment-wise, I think we're going to do the Celestial Tribunal just to speed it up, because I can get a bunch of card draws for Writhe. The one thing you have to worry about is... well, what's ultimately going to happen is I'm going to give the card plays from the Captain Cosmic over to probably Wraith or Chrono. It's just that if you give it to Writhe, you have a chance to blow your unlock. This one's a little harsh because if you botch it, there's no recovery as far as I understand. So, this is what we'll go for. And the whole gimmick here is just make sure you have more equipment than ongoings on the field. You have to play at least one of each, I believe. Hello friends, yada yada, and then Ansel G. Morrow is here to do his own stunts. We start out with the safe house as per norm. We have our first victim, the bystander. Starts out with the lab raid, which is going to bring out the mine fire. And Epsilon. So we'll have Chrono take the first hit. So keep in mind, if not for the mine fire, this one drug would do nothing. Or not for the Epsilon. So... let's see. I'm gonna start off with the Amour. I hit caps lock instead of tap. Got the cliffhanger. And we'll just do a quick shot. Got by any means, which is great. We have stun bolt to mitigate some of his damage. That sucks. So we're gonna do a lightning slash, followed up by a squall. We got a downpour, which is good news. So we're gonna play this one first because we're looking for equipment, and this is what's going to block his regen. So if I really want to stick it to him now, I can start doing this. And let's do it. Got the portable dark lab. Representative of Earth. So, I told you already, folks, Captain Cosmic. Why not? So we're gonna pick up Danny Boy. I'm thinking probably the Stun Bolt. Actually, we'll do Jim's hat. comes the Lab Raid, so we don't even get to use Captain Cosmic, and he's going to pull out Demon's Kiss and Omicron. So we kind of got screwed a bit here due to him pulling back-to-back Lab Raids. So I do get to play an ongoing after this, which is what I really do need. So we choose yes. So I'm contemplating do I want to use the cliffhanger instead. As is, this is probably the safest time to do it, because I can hit him outside of turn for the bonus damage of Tio and Quayabla, and we even have in Media Res, so we can pull a fast one on him. Sadly, I'm going to need to do that immediately because we're going to pick up way too much. Yeah, this doesn't really matter. There's the Dart Thrower, which I sorely need. Stun Bolt. And I can't hurt him at the moment. I need Electrical Storm. So I'm going to play the Dark Lab. And since we're going to play in Media Res, I need to fish out my cloak. Out comes the Executioner. Hey, I do want to destroy the Cliffhanger. So I wish to draw a card. I wish to use a power. And now, it's my turn. So we'll do a montage. Got another cliffhanger. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then we'll play No Time to Bleed on the environment turn. Tio Incroyable. So you don't want to destroy anything, but now I can just throw out some extra cards that I can pick up. So he should not be able to deal any damage here. So we'll leave the smoke bombs up. We'll do the ordnance. Doing this one just so I can completely nullify his nuke. But I need the utility belt now. There's the resilience. So I'm going to play Concealed Assailant, that way I still have one ongoing as per the unlock condition. Now we're going to do the Umbral Siphon, even though he can't really deal damage at the moment, it's still going to allow me to bypass his damage to, or his damage reduction to still hit him. Paragon of Sentience. For this one, I'm thinking Tempest. Character Witness. Wait. Draw. Usual solution. Play. No Time to Bleed. And Tio Incroyable. Nope. No point in using the character witness because we don't have a witness. So we'll pick up this. Danny Boy. And the Razor Ordnance for the time being. And I don't really see a point. Actually, do I prevent the damage? Am I going to have any use for this? It gives me an additional power, but that's not necessarily a good thing. I'm gonna get rid of Darkly Dreaming because I'm not gonna be able to do too much with that. And it really doesn't matter if Wraith gets knocked down to be in the lowest HP. So just do No Time to Bleed. Poke him. So we don't have anything in our trash. I can use the Masada to poke him a bit. But for the time being, until he flips, we're going to use the Dart Thrower. Sun Contract, which is something I really do need. I'm not really worried about the Mega Computer because he's going to destroy the stuff that comes out. So I can use the Smoke Bombs to redirect stuff here. Throw Gem, not bad. And since we can actually hit him, we're going with that. So let's use Lurking Shadows. So that's going to amplify the damage. We get an immediate power play, which I can use for Concealed Assailant. So we're going to hit him for 1, and we're going to stop there. Then we're going to use the Umbral Siphon, so that we can hit him for a grand total of 8 here. Out comes the Executioner. So we want to pick up Danny Boy and probably the Masada, I'd say. As for the other card, we'll just keep doing No Time to Bleed. So he's just going to cycle those and wipe out all the victims. And it doesn't really matter because both of these guys have 2 points of damage reduction. We'll do Tempest this time. Basically the smoke bombs are just protecting Wraith so she doesn't get bottomed out. So the main thing is just playing something that I can pick up. We'll keep doing No Time to Bleed. Keep poking with 2 on Coyabla. And here's where things get fun. So we need Ultimate Target. He will block that. We'll play this. And now if he ever gets his final drug, it's going to be his demise. So if I wanted to hit him, I could throw Jab, but we're still going to keep dropping stuff to pick up. Never got the utility belt. So we're going to put this out just so we have something to pick up, and we'll actually use it, I guess. Ooh, Shielding Winds. Nope. So the Cloak Projector is really tempting. So I can use that to further protect Wraith or someone else. Like right now I'd want to use it to protect Stuntman, but we get a little more out of Lurking Shadows. And we're going to do just like last time. Use this to get through his damage reduction. Call to Judgment, Representative of Earth. Captain Cosmic Requital. And we want Wraith to use his power. So keep in mind, Wraith is one of the few that I can backfire on because we get the Inventory Barrage. But as is, this is fine. So we will put this out so we get the damage boost. We will use this so that we can pull out the Utility Belt immediately. There's the Inventory Barrage. As for what I play, we're going to throw out Combat Stance just so we have something to pick up. And I'm going to pop the Representative. So that's 1, 2, and Masada is 3. I'm gonna pop the Samaritan just because I don't want to mess with the menus anymore. I actually needed the Masada to hit him here. Why was I able to hit him? Wasn't really paying complete attention, to be perfectly honest. I am trying to speed through this, and to be honest, I don't even know if the audio is recording correctly at the moment. Anyway, so I could have actually taken the damage from Stuntman, or the Lost Child damage, to trigger Chrono Ranger, but it's not really a big deal at the moment. So what we can do is a train montage. Actually, I don't have the ongoing card to go into play, so we don't want to do that just yet. So we'll put out Pistolet Mitoyo. That'll give us an additional power, and I can pick that up. Nope. Skip. Nope. 1. Yeah, I'm gonna go Hunter and Hunted just so I can try to wrap this up. Keep in mind, Chrono is going to get nuked right here because of the Hunter and Hunted. Although Spike could die first. It's actually, yeah, he's dead. So that's going to get blocked. That doesn't matter. Good night. So the most dangerous thing about this unlock is this might be the only one in the game where you can get a fail condition immediately. Because if your ongoing surpass your equipment ever in the match, that's it. So with the Cosmic Inventor under our belt, we now have the Mark II Shadow Projector, draw 2, select a hero. That first instance of damage is going to be blocked from then on out, which is really, really good against villains who have nasty nuke attacks like Choke Point, for example. I'm talking Ultimate Choke Point. And you also got to see Spike get beat down on his front side. By the way, if you don't want to do that using Writhe, the next place you'd want to take him to would be the Court of Blood. The one thing you have to worry about, though, is that one of his drugs, I forgot which one it is, it's not the Mind Fire, it's Demon's Kiss. That will be amplified by the Unhallowed Halls. So, just something to keep in mind. But otherwise, we will go over to the card now. Also, I go to the Hero tab. And here's the Cosmic Inventor. So here's normal art. Normal flip. Not entirely sure what that's supposed to be a reference to be honest. If that's supposed to be his Eugene form, or I guess human form, or what? I'm looking at the markings on his body to see one thing. Yeah, he doesn't even have markings on his body there. Because they have the Void Gem in their forehead. That's kind of it. Anyway, player may play a card, select a target, increase the next damage dealt by that target by 1, reduce the next damage dealt to that target by 1, basically the Shadow Cloak effect. Shuffle any number of equipment cards from a trash into its deck. So that could be very, very handy for Expatriate, possibly Wraith. It could help benchmark 2 to a degree. I think he just pulls software out of his trash, not equipment, but then again you can speed through his deck to get your equipment back. Anyway, going back to the front side, here's the collector art, and one of the Aeon men literally took a piece out of him. So with that, that is all the variants that are currently in the game unlocked. There are 6 more still to come. 1 for each of the Oblivion heroes, Luminary, Harpy, Akash, Lifeline, and Commodora. And then, of course, Collector Guys. So we're almost done, folks. The end is in sight. So, when Oblivion comes out, I will probably try to do a couple of the Oblivion one-shots if there are any. I'm concerned that they probably take like 2 hours, but I'm gonna at least give one a try. If it's that much of a time sink, then yeah, I'll just say screw it. So it's been 9 weeks since I last played these. Don't miss them. But anyway, that is it, folks. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching.